I'm Sam Lyons, and today I'm going to talk about something that most every beginner guitarist is going to face when you're first starting out on the guitar, and that is finger soreness. Finger soreness can be the one thing, or one of the things, that will make you want to stop playing guitar altogether in the very beginning. And most every beginner guitar player is going to get the finger soreness. It's just going to happen. And until you form the calluses on the end of your fingers where you touch the strings, they will get sore. But I've always told my students, and I wanted to share this three little tips with you about finger soreness. First of all, when you first sit down to practice guitar, always check your guitar for tuning. If you don't know how to tune, get your little electronic tuner, like the one here on the end of my guitar. This is a Snark SN1, S-N-A-R-K, SN1, and it's an electronic tuner. Clips right on the end of the headstock, like on my guitar here, and it picks up the string vibration. So when you get in tune, it's going to show digital readout, show the string you're on, like the top string will be the E. You hit it, the little dial's going to go back and forth. If it's to the right, you're too high, you loosen it. If it's to the left, you bring it, tighten and bring it up. Always have a guitar in tune when you go to play, especially as a beginner, but at any time, make sure your guitar is in tune. Second tip that I emphasize in a lot of my videos, and it's very, very important, is you need to have your fingernails on your carding hand trimmed. They need to be sharp. That allows you to press just the tip of the finger down to the string, down to the fretboard, without the fingernail keeping you from being able to press firmly all the way down. Super important. So you'll need to keep your fingernails trimmed on your carding hand. Keep that in mind. Now, when you first start out, like I say, you're going to experience some finger soreness. And the thing that I want to point out is I always recommend for a beginner to use my little tool. I like to call it my tool. It's not my tool, it's a guitar capo. And what these do is you can take this guitar capo, you can buy one on online for, I don't know, $10, $12, $14. I use a little Kaiser capo, and what it does is you take the capo, and I'd recommend putting it on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th fret, okay? But you just open it up, put it across all 6 strings, lay it back down. And what it does, the function of it, the real function of it is to be able to just move it up and down the neck and be able to play and sing in different keys by just using the capo. That's for later lesson. But what I use it for, and what you'll use it for, is it helps press the strings down closer to the neck. So, in other words, if this is the nut, we refer to the little white piece as a nut, okay? If I put it down on the 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret, okay, next to the 2nd fret, alright, this is acting like I've taken this and moved it here. So you would play your cards starting here. If it shows a G chord, you would play it on the 2nd, 3rd fret from your capo. So it's just like taking this and moving up, shortening your neck, okay? And what it does, like I say, it makes the strings closer to the fretboard and makes them much easier to press down. And this allows you not only to make the chord sound clear, but enable you to go from one chord to the other easier and smoother. So that's the first thing I would recommend is capo. And of course, like I say, it reduces the pressure you have to place on the strings by a great deal. It makes it a whole lot easier. And like I say, you can just take one hand and move this one up. If you want to be on the 4th fret, you can hear it change keys. Again, you can hear it change keys. That's the main purpose of it, but for our use as a beginner guitar player, it will help you reduce the string height and really make it much easier to play any guitar. Especially if you have a guitar that has high action, the strings are high off the fretboard, it will really help you be able to press down. So using the capo is super, super important. Another thing is calluses will form. And on a very tippy finger, this is where you're going to play. On the tip, not on the pad of your fingertips. You're going to put the string right on the tip of each finger. So if we were playing the G, which is the 5th string, okay, 2nd fret, which means 2nd from the capo here, and the 2nd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and the little finger and ring finger on the bottom 2 strings on the 3rd fret, that's G. And you can find these chords, G, C, E minor, and D. I call these my magic 4 chords. And if you've been here before, you know that I love to use the magic 4 chords to get you started playing guitar fast and playing songs within days, not weeks, not months, days. But these are my magic 4 chords. But again, you play it on the end of your fingers, okay? And to do that, you want your hand come around and let these knuckles right here bend to where they're bending like that, where they're up and down. That will help you press straight down. And of course, with the capo, it's going to make it easier to play. But you're going to get calluses forming on the end of your finger. And what I'd recommend on that is to practice. Limit your practice. Keep it simple. Keep it about 10-15 minutes a day. Limit those practice sessions. And your fingers won't get as sore as fast, but should they get real sore, just skip a few days. Let the soreness go away. Because what happens is the calluses don't form while you're playing. They form when you're not playing. So if you'll touch the guitar 10-15 minutes a day or twice a day, your calluses will form quicker. And but you won't experience finger soreness like if you sit down for an hour and play. I can guarantee you as a beginner, that would be hard to do because your fingers and your hand will get so tired. So again, limit your practice sessions 10 to 15 minutes a day or twice a day, whatever amount of time you have, but at least every day. And because your fingers, your coordination, and your mind have to get used to what you're doing. And by repetition, touching it every day in practice, that's how you're going to learn how to play. Another tip I want to talk about is so many beginners, when you start, they get on that neck and they tend to press, just grab it and press as hard as they can, thinking they got to bear down. Hard as you can. You don't have to do that. The main thing about it is put only the amount of pressure you need to put to make them sound clear. In other words, if you got this, a dead note like that, and you start pressing and you hear it clear up. When it clears up, that's the pressure you need. Just, if you sound like that, just start pressing down slowly until it clears up. And you do that on every string you play, every one you press it down. And another thing to keep in mind, pressing straight down and playing next to the fret. I see so many people playing guitar trying to learn how to play that play in between the 2 frets, right in the middle or closer to the top of the fret there below. What you want to do, get as close to the fret as you can that you're supposed to be on. Close to it as you can, but not on top. Close to it as you can, right next to it preferably, but not on top of the fret. You don't want to be on top of the metal bar. And by doing that, you'll have a much better chance to make the chords sound clear. And so when you practice, you want to keep the pressure down, but only press, don't over press, because that's going to you'll find you'll be all tensed up in your shoulder and your wrist and your hand and your finger if you over press it too hard. Press just the amount you need to do to make the chord sound clear. Okay? So I hope these tips have helped you. If you follow what I've just gone over, they will help. They will be a big benefit to you. Again, capo, if you don't have one, get you one. Absolutely get you one. It's like I say, it's gonna really make a difference on you being able to play chords quick. Like I say, I recommend first, second, third, or fourth fret. Not any further down than the fourth fret, right here. Okay, with a capo. And again, if you can take it off at any time and revert back to the standard setting, and it still play the chords. See? But again, if you want the capo, put it on the second fret, just let it go all the way across, clamp it down, hear the same chord. Difference, change keys. But more important, it's reduced the string height to where you play the chords easier. And only press strings down with the pressure you need. Again, I think these tips will help you. Follow them, and I think you'll see an immediate benefit to you. If you're brand new to my YouTube channel here, leave your comments down below. Let me know if you need any help with anything, if you enjoy my lessons, if you're getting some benefit from my lessons here on YouTube, or whatever you want to share with me. Something you've just done, like change a string on your guitar for the first time, or tune your guitar for the first time, whatever. This is what it's for us to share this knowledge. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up here. That helps my YouTube, to share my video with others that might be interested in the same thing you're interested in. So do that, please. Leave your comments down below. I always enjoy hearing from you. Subscribe to my channel while you're here. I'm sure you know how to do that. And until next time, let's go play some guitar.